do you still do the same terminal cleans before the UVC robot goes in?
No, actually, that's a really good question. So before, our terminal cleans were just pretty much a standard clean, with more emphasis on getting a detail clean in the corners, in the walls, on the light fixtures, making sure that we wiped every surface. So once the pandemic came in, and we were able to get the UVC robots, we actually incorporated both our total 360 Clorox machines with the UVC to make sure that we were meeting that 99% elimination of pathogens on any surface. So we combine pretty much like three protocols. We do the total 360 first, which pretty much coats all of the surfaces in Clorox in the electrostatic sprayer. Then it's followed by a standard clean for the terminal cleaning. And then last would be the UVC to make sure that if there was any kind of pathogen left behind, like we just nailed them every single time. We got what was left. So we are confident that with our protocols, we are meeting that 99% elimination rate, if not more. So I really do like working with OhmniLabs. They have been a great partner to the facility, and I actually keep in contact with some of their representatives, like Ani and Sunny. And so they're always my go-to whenever I have questions about our robots. They're there. If I have any kind of malfunctions with the software, um, or upkeep of maintenance, if there is something that I can't figure out myself, I always reach out to them and they're readily available to help me. But we are working with Ani, Sunny, and Dan from OhmniLabs because they constantly ask us for our feedback, and we had talked with OhmniLabs as well as Gallup Indian Medical Center, and we told them, we have a lot of staff who are um, older, the older generation, and a lot of them lack the I don't want to say education, but the submergence of being in English speaking. So a lot of them understand the Navajo language a lot better than they do the English language. And so we asked if we could work with them on incorporating the Navajo language into the robots itself. So myself and GMIC, that's what we're currently working with OhmniLabs, is to get the Navajo language as a primary selection for use on the robots. So we're very excited to help them with that project, to make it better for our facilities here, as we want to help them reach out to other IHS hospitals around us, because there are, several hospital facilities around us that would benefit from the UVC robots, and we want to give them that opportunity. So that's one thing that we're working on with OhmniLabs to help them out, and make their product, even better, and to help suit our own healthcare facilities. And I had also mentioned to them while they were here, I said, it's very unique that we name all of our equipment here. My staff, we've always named a lot of our floor equipment, our vacuums, they all have names. And so we thought it was a great idea to name our robots. And the reason for that is my staff, my environmental service department, we feel that ownership when we take one of our equipment out and we use it. But in traditional Navajo culture, the teaching is that whenever you have any kind of tool, whether you are a carpenter or a surgeon or a teacher, whatever tools that you use, you take care of those tools and they will take care of you back. And so part of naming our equipment is to have that ownership and to create that bond with the tools that we use. So I don't know if you want to know the names, but we have 3 names for our 3 robots.
Yes,
And
please.
there's some significance behind them as well. So the first one is blue. In Navajo, the translation is Naat'áanii, which means the translation of blue star. The blue lighting that comes off of the UVC is the reason why they wanted to name it that, is blue light. The second one is Haseya, which means rising up, or something is rising, you are rising. And the reason for that name was with environmental services, with infection control, you're always going to come up to challenges and you always have to find ways to rise above it. So that was the uniqueness of that name. Haseya was to rise up. And then the other name was Naat'áanii, which is leader. It means leader in Navajo. So again, our robots are just as part of our team and our family. So they too are our leaders. We all see ourselves as leaders, and that's the reason why we gave it that name.
Those are awesome. That is amazing.